Hi there, my name's Taya and I work for the Live Oak Public Library and I am in charge of the adult crafting program over here in Live Oak. And today we are going to be making our April craft of the month, which is going to be a cherry blossom painting. The materials you are going to need for this craft are acrylic paints, some paint brushes, a canvas, a soda bottle that has the little kind of flower shape on the bottom, kind of looks like a daisy, and then some basic materials like a cup of water, paper towel, some plates for your paint, and you're ready to go. The first thing I'm going to do is paint a background. There isn't a background in this demo pic, but I decided just to make it a little more my own and create a background for it. So I'm going to do it from the perspective you're looking up into the sky at the branch. So I'm going to do a blue sky background with some clouds, a little bit of sun, just so it looks like you're looking up. So I'm going to start by doing that. All right, so I'm going to start with the blue sky, and I really enjoy doing blended backgrounds. It's my favorite part about painting. So I'm going to really blend this out with an array of different shades of blue. I've got a darker blue and a light blue, and then I've got, I think, a middle blue somewhere over here that I'm going to use too. And I'm going to use the white to kind of blend those together. I'm going to do mostly light blue in the middle with a little bit of dark blue on the outer edges, just to kind of give it more of a faded, smooth design. And you could do this however you please. You could just do like a basic color. You don't even have to do a background. But I like doing backgrounds, so I'm going to do one. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this and smooth it all together using the white. And you could just kind of use your own creative liberties to decide how you want to do it or if you want to do it at all. Okay, so this is all I did for my background. I just did a blue sky with some white streaks through it. I did darker color in the corners just so it has a little bit of depth. And now our next step is going to be to paint our branch on there. Our branch is right here on the demo picture. I'm probably going to make mine just a little bit different, just add a little bit of more of my own taste to it. So I'm going to start by grabbing a brush and dipping into my brown paint. And I'm going to start on this side right here and just begin to paint on my branch. I'm going to make it a little bit wider at the base and let it get thinner. And I'm just going to paint my branch. You can print out a stencil for this if you'd like, and then use the stencil to paint a branch if you want it to be a little bit more perfect. I'm going to freehand it. I'm probably going to have to do a couple different coats just to make sure that the brown really pops up. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this all the way across until I have as many parts of the branch as I would like. All right, so I went ahead and painted my branch on, and it doesn't look anything like the picture. I did mine a little more realistically, I guess. So you can either do just lines like this, or you can kind of go outside of the box and make it a little more creative, or however you really want. So our next step is going to be to add our flowers, and this will be our final step aside from letting it dry. Very short, easy crafts today. So I have a bottle here, and as you can see, it kind of looks like a flower on the end. I've mixed two pinks on this plate just because I don't want it to be one color yet again, personal preference. So I'm going to take the end of my bottle and just lightly dip it in this paint, and as you can see, it's now on the bottle. So I'm going to do a tester right here on this napkin just to make sure that it looks good. And this one, not the greatest. So I'm going to make sure that I just kind of wipe some of this paint off of the trails in between the flowers because I really just want the petal effect and not necessarily the lines. If you like the lines, that's up to you. I've seen some with and without it. Okay, so now that I've adjusted the flower on the end, we're simply just going to take it and press it wherever we want it on our tree. So I'm going to very carefully press the flower on there and then lift my bottle. And I can do this a couple times if it doesn't turn out the way I want it. Kind of move it around just a little bit and then lift it up. And you can always go in and touch it up with a paintbrush as well. And here is my final cherry blossom painting products. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to look out for more from Suwannee River Regional Library in the future.